Hello, I'm at the rehearsal rooms, or Moore's rehearsal rooms, Play Private Pints rehearsal rooms, with Billy Mack, who has just started rehearsing our second production of the season, Divided by Ian Patterson. And Billy is playing Paddy Keenan, the famous Glasgow psychiatrist. It must present quite an interesting challenge, this role.
Interesting, yes, extremely interesting. He's quite a character, quite a big character as well. 1970s, where we're playing him at this particular time, with quite a complex backstory, quite a complex life, but fascinating and quite entertaining as well, and a lot of fun to be had playing this character.
It's dark, but it's funny.
It's extremely dark, and yet there is humour in it. There's a lot of humour,
yes.
And just I think because of the personality, the gentleman himself is quite a catch. Quite privileged to be getting the opportunity, to be honest with you.
Oh, good.
It's a nice
You've done plays with us before. You did a couple of short Spanish plays with a theatre we twinned with in Pamplona.
That's correct.
And then you did a lovely Robert Forrest piece about the essayist Hazlitt.
That's correct. Yeah. Those were a few years back.
Yeah.
Fond memories. Both projects thoroughly enjoyed. Gerda Stevens directed the first one, the Spanish plays, and Finlay Walsh did the Welsh. Yeah, sorry. He did the other two, the Hazlitt play, and both were a great fun to play. Cracking cast in both sets, so I was very fortunate to have that opportunity. Yeah, and it's really nice to be back again. It's been quite a while.
You've been very busy.
I'm very cheap.
This isn't true. He's cheap to me, but he's not cheap. You've been doing a lot of work with a Finnish company over the last 2 or 3 years.
That's right, yeah. There was a project called Start to Finish, which was between the Finnish government and Scotland. Mm-hmm. And what they were doing is trying to promote Finnish writing. And so they employed a bunch of Scottish actors to put on these plays for them. They adapted the plays. They were originally Finnish concepts, shall we say, and originate from their idea. But then playwrights here in Scotland would rework them for a Scottish audience. So I've been fortunate enough to do 3 plays with them. Just finished one there at the festival, which was the fourth play they've done, and I've been in 3 of them.
And has it taken you to Finland?
It's taken me to Finland and to China.
Ah, so
and there's rumour that we might be going to New York and stuff like this. So the thing about this company, Ace Productions, that they're the main kind of collaborators between Scotland and Finland. They've got great ideas and they want to promote Finnish work, and they're looking to promote Scottish work in Finland as well. So it's
well, maybe we can get them to promote this one.
Well, that's what I'm thinking.
Good idea.
Get a foot in the door and see what can happen.
This is why Billy hasn't worked here for a while, because he's an absolutely top actor and in huge demand. And I wish you best of luck with the production, Billy.
Well, thank you very much.
Thanks for taking it on.
Bless you, sir. My privilege. Thank you.
Now I'm with Gemma, who is one of the other actors in Ian Patterson's Divided, about Ronnie Lane, and Gemma is playing the daughter, Susan.
Mm-hmm. Susie.
Susie, how's it going?
It's good. It's really good. The script is so dense that basically the past 2 days have just been us trawling through it, and I mean that in a complimentary way. There's just so many ideas in there. So for Susie, she's a relatively small chunk of the story, but because it's so dense, she has such a rich story.
And she's key in bringing out the difficult family relation.
Yeah, there's he's just such a complicated man, and his feelings of his own family, you don't doubt that he loves them, but how he expresses it is not always natural or average.
Yes.
So the 2 daughters...
And they're always challenging.
Yeah, they are, and the 2 daughters love him for that. They love that they sort of have to earn his respect and his attention, but it's sort of exhausting at the same time.
Yeah. Now you've been with us before.
Yes.
You did a co-production that we did with Paint Plough.
Yeah, a while ago.
And you've been pretty busy ever since.
It's been alright.
You've been doing a lot of work. Any particular highlights that you mentioned?
Oh, oh God, there's a few. But the one that I did for almost 3 years was the Monster in the Hall at the Citizens, which was great fun because it's a similar setup to when you're in Play a Pie and a Pint. You don't necessarily have much to hide behind. So it's a very bare set, so you're very exposed, and I loved that. Loved the energy of that. And oh God,
They have that thing in common with it's all about the play and the performance.
yeah.
There's not much, as you say,
It's the writer in this, exactly like in this situation, the writer has said, I'm relying on you to deliver this story purely through the script and your energy, go.
Yeah.
So there's you can't be afraid, you just have to embrace that and run with it and hope it works out.
Well, I'm got a feeling this is going to work out. I've been around rehearsals for the last couple of days, and I would encourage you to come and see Gemma in about 10 days' time. Thanks, Gemma.
Thank you.
Thank you for doing it.
Cheers.
I know that many of you will recognise who I'm with now, Rebecca Lees, who's done many plays at Oran Moor, and indeed many plays all over the place. It's lovely to have you back.
Thank you.
Thank you for taking this one on.
Definitely lovely.
An interesting play.
Yeah. A dense play, a difficult play. And really interesting. It's the first play in a long time that I've been able to actually do research for. And I've really enjoyed learning about something that I had no idea about before starting this play. So
And do you find it slightly different playing a real person?
I feel the responsibility, the pressure is slightly more, especially if she's going to come and see the show, which she might do, which she probably will do. But hopefully...
I should say Rebecca plays one of Adi Lang's daughters.
Yeah. But hopefully, I think Ian's been really great about... He wants the actors to have their input in the characters and not get bogged down with them being... you know,
Exact reproduction.
an exact reproduction of the
which
person.
wouldn't be possible anyway.
Yeah, which is great. So we're not kind of puppets in that way, which is lovely. We're kind of doing our own thing with it.
And although it's a subject which has very dark depths, it's also pretty funny.
Yeah, it's Ian Passon, so it's got that humour in it. It's got a dark humour, I think, but also watching YouTube videos of R.D. Lane, he's actually a really funny man. Really funny and really clever and charismatic and things, so he's really very funny and likeable, and yet does horrible
uncompromising
things. Does some bad things and does some amazing things, and I think that's why he's exciting as a character and why the play's exciting. So yeah.
Well, I hope you're going to enjoy it. I know you are.
Hopefully.
And thank you for taking
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Thank you.
I'm now with Paddy Keenan, who is directing Ian Pattern's play Divided. Welcome, Paddy. Welcome
Thank you
back.
very much. Thank you very much for inviting me back.
You've done an incredible range of work with us.
I have, yeah. It's been fantastic.
As a writer, as a director, as an adapter of new theatre.
All of the above. I was talking to Ian, and he said, "How many have you done?" I think it's 15 over the period. So yeah.
Talking of, before we come on to talk about Divided, you are literally just back from Japan, where you've been studying no theatre.
Yes, that's right. I went to Kyoto for 4 weeks, and there's a course there with real no performers, and I did the course. I did it last year as well.
Yeah.
And with a bit of luck, I'll go back next year.
And you've got a little idea niggling away for a new play for us at Oran Moor next year.
I have a little idea of niggling away for a new play.
Related to no.
Yes. Yeah, I have. I'm going to run it by you at some point, but it's kind of based on the idea that this middle-aged bloke goes to Kyoto and learns no theatre.
Yeah.
What do you think? Do you think we can
I think it'll work.
Okay.
We'll do it. Now, we're going to get back to the day job.
Back to the point,
Ian's play.
Yes.
Tell me what you feel.
Well, you sent it to me, and I just thought that this this is such an interesting piece of work to do. And the character of RD, I'm not going to try and say his surname because with my accent I never get it right. And
Well, I've always called him R.D. Lang, but
it's
everyone
not right.
tells me it's R.D. Lane.
it is, yeah.
So Lane it is.
Yeah, but he's such a fantastically interesting character, and what Ian's done is present a family dilemma for him to deal with, a family crisis, and so you get to understand all his thinking about how to resolve crisis, how to treat people fairly and ethically, how to empathise with people who are having psychological difficulties, all of which he could do. And in contrast to that, there's a family world in which he's required to support his daughter, and it examines how he copes with that, and how he deals with that,
Yeah.
and
And no, he doesn't.
and how he or how he doesn't. Yes, that's the issue really.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's fantastic, and he's an iconic character, and we've got, as I'm sure you said, we've got Billy Mack playing him. So we've got a really kind of strong, charismatic actor playing a strong, charismatic, intellectual maverick.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're 2 days in and we're having great fun already. But it is a really, really nice piece of work. Yeah, so I'm very pleased, and thank you for giving it to me.
Well,
You phoned me up and said, "Do you want to do this?"
well, I
So I said yes.
thought it was appeal.
Yeah, definitely, it's great.
Dark, difficult, charismatic character.
Yeah. Okay. Dark bit. Yeah.
Anyway, I hope you're going to come and see it. It's terrific. Thanks,
Great.
Paddy.
Thank you then.